The new crypto market decline of 2022 has made a ton of financial backers lose their cash, particularly the people who had land in their portfolios. This episode has made every one of the financial backers exceptionally mindful and cautious while wagering their cash on any crypto resource. To that end, we have concocted the Litecoin cost expectation so you can go with a superior venture choice for yourself in view of your speculation objectives. What is Litecoin? Prior to beginning with LTC cost expectation, we should perceive how it began. The cryptographic forms of money all over the planet have their own extraordinary highlights and their special personalities. While some advance, they are the most notable. Some join the temporary fad of being the sign of protection. Way back toward the finish of 2010, Charlie Lee, the ex-Googler, considered something else. Thusly, Litecoin was delivered by an open-source client on GitHub on the promising day of October 7, 2011, while the organization went live on October 13 in this way, highlighting among the main 10 digital currencies around the world. Litecoin is addressed with the image LTC as the valued advanced resource in the present crypto market. Litecoin, a great deal lies coming up. Regular installment framework choices by means of government-issued types of money some way or another poor person made lives simple for clients. Because of restricted supply and availability issues, Bitcoin additionally had its impediments. This is the center specialized topic for LTC. Litecoin has been at the middle phase of all crypto exchanges and has proclaimed better installment frameworks. The notable elements of LTC have significantly impacted financial backers, particularly concerning speed and affirmation and colossally lessening the exchange expenses. Litecoin ends up working on similar agreement system as its parent on verification of work. It, as well, has ideally profited from blockchain calculations despite the fact that the calculation with which Litecoin works is script, fundamentally having the high ground in mining. All in all, anybody who is partaking in the agreement action gets an opportunity to set up the following block or account on the organization. Litecoin, the verifiable journey. Since Litecoin forks out from Bitcoin, the significant cost vacillation examples of Bitcoin find likenesses with Litecoin costs too. Despite the fact that there are no ordinary relationships between Bitcoin and Litecoin costs, the last option began with a more slow energy. Be that as it may, it has been a steady entertainer for the beyond 3 years between BTC and LTC. The bull cycle has not been forceful, however, has been very powerful at the cost of LTC. The credit at the cost flood of Litecoin is additionally because of the mining reward occasion that this resource facilitated. LTC was at an unsurpassed low in January 2015 with a worth of $1.11, while its untouched high was $412.96, seen on May 10, 2021. The cost of Litecoin has been drifting, however, presently remaining stable. Pandemic has made the greater part of the digital currencies upside down. LTC is no special case either, however it has endured the weaknesses. Consequently, the cost patterns are by and large appearance a lull. With the ongoing circling supply waiting around 70,396,631.28, LTC, no big surprise, has earned a critical market capitalization. Moreover, it additionally implies that main around 13,603,368.72 coins are passed on for excavators to mine. Most recent news on Litecoin. One of the news that is doing the rounds in the LTC world is with respect to the Mimblewimble redesign. LTC has initiated the MWEB move up to improve the protection of the organization during exchanges. It was sent off on May 19th, and presently the clients can cover their exchange information. Notwithstanding the expanded protection, it additionally helps the clients with lower exchange expenses. Simultaneously, the versatility and throughput of the stage have likewise essentially expanded. Litecoin has produced a great deal of interest since it began being acknowledged by PayPal. As we've seen, it has arrived at an untouched high, and it is surely conceivable that it can develop significantly further, possibly coming to $500 eventually. In view of our gauges, a drawn-out increment is normal for the LTC cost. The cost guess for 2027 is $238.60. With a 5-year venture, the income is supposed to be around plus 260.58%. The typical cost toward the finish of the principal half of 2027 is $316.45. Uniting patterns show that there is potential for Litecoin and show it might go on a higher feeling. It might cross $150 by 2022. Toward the start of the principal half, it is normal to drift around $140 to $100 while, toward the finish of the last part, the cost is estimated to be $150 to the better quality. LTC cost began at $149.11 in 2022. The Guaj Litecoin cost toward the finish of 2025 is $183.36 and the year-to-year change is plus 170%. In the main portion of 2023, the Litecoin cost will move to $125.09. In the final part, the cost will add $28.15 and close the year at $153.24, which is plus 126% of the ongoing cost. As per the Litecoin gauge, the cost began at around $85 toward the beginning of December 2020. Later, momentary LTC cost drop was seen for 4 days in a row. And constantly's end, the typical cost was around $160. According to the specialized examination, the opposition and backing levels are impacted by different variables in the crypto market. In the wake of arriving at the unsurpassed high on May 10, 2021, the coin has been not able to cross that level or even come near it. In any case, it contacted the $278 blemish on November 14, 2021. The ongoing cost is very near the prompt help level. LTC must support that level. So, here are some Litecoin cost expectations for the long and present moment. Litecoin value expectation 2022. The bullish pattern for LTC USD cost began around the finish of 2020 and was very productive for the financial backers. Nonetheless, the start of 2022 has not been entirely beneficial. Somewhere close to the previous year to 2022, a fall in Litecoin cost should have been visible. In the wake of making a center-term high of $278 on November 14, 2021, the cost strongly fell. LTC has been exchanging sideways for the principal half of 2022 with no major high points and low points. It moved in the value scope of $90 to $150 for the main half. Litecoin value expectation 2023. As per Litecoin expectations, taking into account how well the cost of LTC acted before, it is assessed to show a typical cost of $100 in the span of 1 year, which is plus 50% of the ongoing cost. The Litecoin cost forecast for the year 2023 uncovers LTC to hit a most extreme cost of $110 and the base cost to expect can be $85. Litecoin value forecast 2024. Assessing the verifiable information, the Litecoin forecast gauges the cost to be something like $90 per coin. Given the acknowledgement of Litecoin and other digital currencies by an ever-increasing number of individuals as of late, putting resources into the pool can end up being a wise interest over the long haul. According to the LTC cost expectation, the typical cost and most extreme cost can be around $105 and $125 separately. Litecoin value forecast 2025. On the off chance that we attempt to reply, what will Litecoin be worth in 2025? Litecoin's cost might vacillate somewhere in the range of $115 and $150 for the year 2025. There may be a few huge changes in industry situations, market positions, financial overwhelms, strategy rebuilding, or some other political justification for the coin to have its exhibition on trade. LTC, notwithstanding, is known to be strong and reliable. Worldwide financial aspects might meaningfully affect cost development. Yet up to this point, the 1-year Litecoin forecast is by all accounts hopeful. A few specialists likewise foresee that value remedy may likewise be powerful around this period, mirroring a value drop of LTC to be around its help of $95 in 2025. Area explicit changes like